Welcome to our journey through the cosmos, where we explore the intriguing characteristics and mysteries of the 12 zodiac signs, plus the enigmatic Ophiuchus. Together, we will uncover their elements, modalities, ruling planets, compatibility, and profound truths hidden within their shadows. Let us begin with Aries, the fiery leader of the zodiac. Born between March 21st and April 19th, Aries is a cardinal fire sign ruled by Mars, embodying passion, drive, and fearless initiation. Aries embodies the energy of beginnings and raw power, the courage to act, to lead, and to step forward without hesitation. It is the spark of life itself, the force that turns intention into action. In relationships, Aries is bold, loyal, and passionate, bringing excitement and intensity into connections. However, they may struggle with impulsiveness, impatience, or a need to always take the lead. Their strengths lie in bravery, confidence, and their pioneering spirit, while their weaknesses can appear as restlessness or quick tempers. Growth for Aries comes from learning patience, understanding that not everything needs to be rushed, and that true strength also lies in consistency. Compatibility. Aries thrives with Leo and Sagittarius, where passion and energy flow effortlessly. They also connect well with Gemini and Aquarius, who keep them mentally stimulated and inspired. However, Aries may struggle with Cancer or Capricorn, where emotional sensitivity or structure can feel limiting to their independent nature. The one-line truth of an Aries? I am the spark that begins it all. As we move to Taurus from April 20th to May 20th, this fixed Earth sign is ruled by Venus, showcasing luxury, stability, and sensual grounding. Taurus embodies the energy of creation made physical, the ability to build, sustain, and experience life through the senses. It is the force that turns ideas into reality and teaches the beauty of patience, presence, and permanence. Taurians are devoted, patient individuals who appreciate beauty and comfort. In relationships, they are dependable and sensual, yet can become possessive. Their strengths include reliability and practicality. However, their weaknesses manifest as stubbornness. Growth for Taurus involves embracing change and understanding that not all is as fixed as it seems. Compatibility. Taurus finds deep harmony with Virgo and Capricorn, where stability and long-term vision align beautifully. They are also drawn to Cancer and Pisces for emotional depth. However, Taurus may struggle with Aquarius or Leo, where unpredictability or strong ego disrupts their need for consistency. The one-line truth? I seek harmony through stability. Next, we encounter Gemini from May 21st to June 20th, an air sign ruled by Mercury. Geminis are known for their adaptability, curiosity, and playful nature. Gemini embodies the energy of connection and communication, the bridge between ideas, people, and worlds. It is the mind in motion, constantly learning, exchanging, and translating reality through thought and expression. In relationships, they are communicative and exciting, yet may struggle with consistency or commitment. Their strengths lie in their intellect and social charm. However, they can be indecisive and sometimes remain on the surface rather than diving deeper. Growth for Geminis is found in cultivating depth in connections and truly listening, not just responding. Compatibility. Gemini thrives with Libra and Aquarius, where mental stimulation and shared ideas create effortless flow. They are also highly compatible with Aries and Leo, who match their energy and keep things exciting. However, Gemini may find challenges with Virgo or Pisces, where differences in thinking or emotional depth can create misunderstandings. The one-line truth of a Gemini? I am the voice that bridges worlds. Moving to Cancer, the nurturing water sign from June 21st to July 22nd, ruled by the moon. Cancer's empathetic and intuitive nature flourishes in friendships, family, and emotional bonds. Cancer embodies the energy of emotional depth and protection, the sacred space of feeling, memory, and belonging. It is the force that nurtures, heals, and holds others, creating a sense of home wherever it goes. In relationships, Cancer offers deep love, loyalty, and support, yet can become overly sensitive or withdrawn when hurt. Their strengths include compassion and emotional intelligence, while their weaknesses often lie in moodiness and fear of vulnerability. Growth for Cancer comes from learning that not every emotion needs protection. Sometimes it needs to be expressed and released. Compatibility. Cancer connects deeply with Scorpio and Pisces, where emotional understanding flows naturally. They also find comfort with Taurus and Virgo, who provide stability and grounding. However, Cancer may struggle with Aries or Aquarius, where emotional needs can feel misunderstood or dismissed. The one-line truth? I am the heart that feels deeply. Next comes Leo, from July 23rd to August 22nd, the charismatic fire sign ruled by the sun. Leos radiate confidence, creativity, and a natural sense of leadership that draws attention wherever they go. Leo embodies the energy of self-expression and radiant identity, the courage to be seen, to create, and to shine unapologetically. It is the force of the inner sun, illuminating both itself and those around it. In relationships, Leos are warm, generous, and deeply loyal, yet may struggle with pride or the need for validation. Their strengths lie in their leadership and big-hearted nature, while their weaknesses can appear as ego or stubbornness. Growth for Leo comes from realizing that true power isn't in being admired, but in being authentic and open-hearted. Compatibility. Leo thrives with Aries and Sagittarius, where passion and energy flow effortlessly. They are also highly compatible with Gemini and Libra, who admire and support their expression. However, Leo may clash with Taurus or Scorpio, where control, intensity, or stubbornness can create power struggles. The one-line truth? I am the light that dares to be seen. Virgo arrives next from August 23rd to September 22nd, a practical earth sign ruled by Mercury. Virgos are meticulous, observant, and deeply devoted to improvement and purpose. Virgo embodies the energy of refinement and sacred service, the ability to see what can be improved, healed, and perfected. It is the force that brings order to chaos and transforms potential into mastery through attention and care. In relationships, Virgos are supportive, thoughtful, and dependable, yet may become overly critical, both of others and themselves. Their strengths lie in their intelligence, discipline, and eye for detail, while their weaknesses can manifest as perfectionism and overthinking. Growth for Virgo comes from embracing imperfection and understanding that not everything needs fixing to be worthy. Compatibility. Virgo aligns beautifully with Taurus and Capricorn, where shared values of stability and growth create a strong foundation. They also connect with Cancer and Scorpio, who bring emotional depth to balance Virgo's logic. However, Virgo may struggle with Gemini or Sagittarius, where inconsistency or differing priorities can create tension. The one-line truth? I am the hand that refines and elevates. Next in line is Libra, from September 23rd to October 22nd, an air sign ruled by Venus, known for its love of balance, beauty, and connection. Libras are naturally drawn to harmony, relationships, and the art of understanding others. Libra embodies the energy of balance and reflection, the ability to see both sides, to harmonize opposites, and to create beauty through connection. It is the force that reminds us we are not meant to exist alone, but in relationship with others. In relationships, Libras are charming, romantic, and deeply considerate, yet may avoid conflict or struggle with decision-making. Their strengths include diplomacy and grace, while their weaknesses lie in indecision and people-pleasing. Growth for Libra comes from learning that true balance isn't about keeping the peace, it's about standing in truth. even when it creates tension. Compatibility. Libra flows effortlessly with Gemini and Aquarius, where communication and shared ideas create harmony. They are also drawn to Leo and Sagittarius, who bring excitement and passion into their world. However, Libra may struggle with Cancer or Capricorn, where emotional intensity or rigidity can disrupt their need for ease and balance. The one-line truth? I am the balance that reveals truth through connection. Next, we find Scorpio, from October 23rd to November 21st. A powerful water sign ruled by Mars and Pluto. Scorpios are intense, passionate, and driven by a need to understand what lies beneath the surface. Scorpio embodies the energy of transformation and rebirth, the power to descend into darkness, confront truth, and rise stronger than before. It is the force of endings and beginnings, where true evolution takes place. In relationships, Scorpios are deeply loyal, magnetic, and emotionally profound, yet can become secretive, possessive, or guarded. Their strengths include resilience, intuition, and emotional depth, while their weaknesses can manifest as jealousy, control, or fear of betrayal. Growth for Scorpio comes from embracing vulnerability, understanding that true power is not in control, but in trust and emotional openness. Compatibility. Scorpio forms powerful bonds with Cancer and Pisces, where emotional depth and intuition align naturally. They are also strongly drawn to Virgo and Capricorn, who provide grounding and loyalty. However, Scorpio may clash with Leo or Aquarius, where differences in control, expression, or emotional needs can create tension. The one-line truth? I am the transformation that cannot be undone. Next is Sagittarius, from November 22nd to December 21st, a fire sign ruled by Jupiter, symbolizing growth, exploration, and higher wisdom. Sagittarians are optimistic, adventurous, and always seeking meaning beyond the surface. Sagittarius embodies the energy of expansion and truth-seeking, the desire to explore, to question, and to understand life beyond limits. It is the force that pushes boundaries, guiding us toward purpose, philosophy, and higher vision. In relationships, Sagittarius is fun, passionate, and inspiring, yet may struggle with commitment or feeling restricted. Their strengths lie in their honesty, humor, and open-mindedness, while their weaknesses can appear as restlessness or bluntness. Growth for Sagittarius comes from learning that freedom isn't about escaping. It's about choosing where to stay and grow. Compatibility. Sagittarius thrives with Aries and Leo, where shared fire creates passion and excitement. They also connect with Libra and Aquarius, who stimulate their mind and sense of adventure. However, Sagittarius may struggle with Virgo or Pisces, where differing lifestyles or emotional needs can create disconnect. The one-line truth? I am the seeker of truth beyond the horizon. After Sagittarius, we encounter Capricorn, from December 22nd to January 19th, an earth sign ruled by Saturn, representing structure, responsibility, and long-term success. Capricorns are grounded, ambitious, and driven to build something that lasts. Capricorn embodies the energy of mastery and legacy, the discipline to rise, the patience to endure, and the vision to build something greater than oneself. It is the force that turns time, effort, and resilience into achievement and authority. In relationships, Capricorns are loyal, dependable, and protective, yet can appear emotionally distant or overly focused on work and goals. Their strengths include resilience, leadership, and long-term thinking, while their weaknesses can manifest as rigidity or emotional guardedness. Growth for Capricorn comes from understanding that success is not only measured by what you build, but also by what you allow yourself to feel. Compatibility. Capricorn aligns strongly with Taurus and Virgo, where stability and shared values create powerful foundations. They also connect with Scorpio and Pisces, who bring emotional depth to balance Capricorn's structure. However, Capricorn may struggle with Aries or Libra, where impulsiveness or differing priorities can create friction. The one-line truth? I am the architect of legacy and time. Next, we move to Aquarius, from January 20th to February 18th, an air sign ruled by Uranus, symbolizing innovation, rebellion, and higher thinking. Aquarians are independent, visionary, and driven to reshape the world in their own unique way. Aquarius embodies the energy of evolution and collective awakening, the ability to think beyond the present, challenge norms, and create a better future for all. It is the force of progress, originality, and higher consciousness. In relationships, Aquarius is loyal and intellectually engaging, yet can seem emotionally distant or unpredictable. Their strengths lie in their originality, insight, and humanitarian vision, while their weaknesses may appear as detachment or inconsistency. Growth for Aquarius comes from learning that connection is just as important as independence, and that vulnerability is not a limitation, but a bridge. Compatibility. Aquarius flows naturally with Gemini and Libra, where mental stimulation and communication thrive. They also connect with Aries and Sagittarius, who match their adventurous and unconventional spirit. However, Aquarius may struggle with Taurus or Scorpio, where emotional intensity or need for control can feel limiting. The one-line truth? I am the vision that shapes tomorrow. Lastly, we have Pisces, from February 19th to March 20th, a mystical water sign ruled by Neptune, representing intuition, dreams, and imagination. Pisceans are compassionate, artistic, and deeply connected to unseen realms. Pisces embodies the energy of surrender and unity, the dissolving of boundaries between self and universe, where intuition, emotion, and spirit become one. It is the force of dreams, empathy, and infinite possibility. In relationships, Pisces is loving, romantic, and deeply understanding, yet can become idealistic or lose themselves in others. Their strengths include empathy, creativity, and spiritual awareness, while their weaknesses may manifest as escapism or emotional overwhelm. Growth for Pisces comes from grounding their dreams into reality, learning that sensitivity is a gift, not something to escape from. Compatibility. Pisces connects deeply with Cancer and Scorpio, where emotional and intuitive bonds feel natural and profound. They also align with Taurus and Capricorn, who provide grounding and stability. However, Pisces may struggle with Gemini or Sagittarius, where differences in emotional depth or lifestyle can create disconnect. The one-line truth? I am the dream dissolving into infinity. Now, we enter something different. A sign often hidden, debated, and left out of the traditional zodiac. Ophiuchus. The 13th sign, the one that doesn't follow the rules. Some say it was never meant to be included. Others believe that if Ophiuchus were fully recognized as part of astrology, it would change everything we think we know about the zodiac. Born between November 29th and December 17th, Ophiuchus carries the energy of the healer, the one who walks between worlds, holding both darkness and light. Ophiuchus embodies the energy of transformation through healing, the power to rise, to evolve, and to transmute pain into wisdom. It is the force of spiritual awakening, where knowledge is not just learned, but lived. In relationships, Ophiuchus is deeply giving, intuitive, and magnetic, yet can struggle with jealousy or emotional extremes. Their strengths lie in their wisdom, healing presence, and depth of understanding, while their weaknesses may appear as possessiveness or inner conflict. Growth for Ophiuchus comes from surrender, learning that not everything needs to be controlled to be transformed. Compatibility. Ophiuchus connects powerfully with Scorpio and Pisces, where emotional and spiritual depth align. They are also drawn to Sagittarius, sharing a connection to truth and higher knowledge. However, they may struggle with Gemini or Virgo, where logic can clash with their intense intuitive nature. The one-line truth? I am the healer who transforms darkness into light. As we reach the end of this cosmic journey, remember this: the zodiac is not just something you read, it is something you experience. Each sign you've seen is not separate from you. It lives within you. The fire that drives you, the earth that grounds you, the air that shapes your thoughts, the water that moves your soul. Every strength, every shadow, every lesson is part of your evolution. So the question is not just what is my sign, but who am I becoming through it? Because the stars don't control you, they reveal you. If this journey resonated with you, subscribe to the channel for more deep cosmic insights. Comment your zodiac sign below. I want to see who's here. And tell me, did your sign describe you accurately? Because this is only the beginning.